Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, right before game time here. It's an interesting sport in that sometimes your star players only play a third of the time. Do they ever make a contribution?
Well, you need them, Doc, to make those big contributions. Star players are a real important cog to the success of your team, because if you don't have a lot of them, you're not going to have much success. Giroux's versatility, Doc, is what makes him a special player. Look for him to be front and center throughout this game.
Now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Brian Elliott, an All-America selection at Wisconsin, won a championship there. As a pro, won the Jennings Trophy for fewest goals against not in goal. In addition to having won the Vezina Trophy, earned Sweden Olympic gold in 2006 with an all-alone save in the last 10 seconds of the deciding game. Claude Giroux spent half of his first decade with the Philadelphia Flyers as captain, had even greater point-getting success when he shifted from center to wing. Two bitter rivals remembering the past, about to start some present.
New York's looking to get a roll going with another win tonight. Hard work and consistency will allow them to do that.
Gains the zone. Lets it go. Off one post and the only crossbar.
Giroux's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. The Rangers guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade, and just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Flyers are hoping to get 1 out of 1 on the power play.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
1 minute, 57 seconds.
Shoots one. Great save. Got some, not all. Pitching it to VC. Philadelphia's in control of the puck up the wing.
Took that away in his own zone.
Directing that one to VC.
Carries it on in from center. So close with that one.
Got to do more than that to score.
Oh, and that is a hit to hurt. The first of many. Corrals it. Looking to VC. New York's moving the puck up the wing. VC's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Flyers have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
4 aside for the next little while because of the last penalty call.
It doesn't even take much of a mistake, Doc, to get a scoring chance on a 4-on-4. If one guy gets beat by a half a stride, it's game on.
On to Giroux.
Terrific pad save. Takes it in from the neutral zone. That puck's still alive, but a great glove save.
A little under 4 minutes have been skated so far. Still nothing on the score sheet yet.
Won that face-off. Now what?
Perfect tip by the stick. Cleared back out. Not much pressure there. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. That pass along the boards.
Strong defensive play. Can he beat him here?
He's got it, but has to get rid of it.
It's out of the zone.
Slid to Faust. Nice stand-up poke check there. Smart recovery by Kreider. The Rangers power play let him down at a very important time.
That puck hit him on the way to the net. He's got that one measured in the attacking zone. Did not get anything up.
Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that.
Crosses that line. At least he protected his goaltender.
Great save. Pass attempt to Couturier. Nicely received at the point. Big drive. He caught it and he holds on.
the Rangers skated up on the side. A howitzer. They score!
Now that the scoring's been opened up, we'll see if the opponent can punch their way back into this game. You can't be back on your heels too long.
Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
The Flyers get it off the faceoff. Puck is thrown to Van Riemsdyk. Now it's directed to Giroux. Got it at the point.
Oh, snaps the shot.
Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. They've got a 2-on-1.
Terrific fake-up. Save there. Feeds the point. Outstanding body contact.
Well, we expected a physical game, Doc, and it
Breaks away. Enormous save on a breakaway kingpin. An enormous hit.
well, that is a great hit. I love that hit. In the open ice, you really send a message with one of those.
Fires save.
Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck.
Has received it in the corner.
Shoots it on. Big pad save. Pressure now. Right off the left wing, it comes on through right on his stick.
Has a chance to make a play through the corner.
He is slashed, and there'll be a penalty for that. Mark Stahl's getting a penalty for slashing. It's 2 minutes.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
Philadelphia's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Fantastic poke check.
13 minutes, 32 seconds.
Shoots one off a body. Pitching this one to Zibanejad. Shoots one. Save.
A kick pass out of that. Skilled play by Giroux.
Laid on to Couturier. Can he make him chase it?
The Rangers are skating it up at neutral ice.
Flings it. Score!
He looked like he was sniffing around for a break. Maybe he could get one shorthanded. He gets a chance, and he capitalizes.
A bit over 5 minutes to go in period one. The Rangers with the lead 2-0.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Driving in from no man's land.
Wonderful save.
14 minutes, 42 seconds.
Philadelphia's setting up an offense from the wing.
Shoots. He scores. And for him, that's his 20th of this season.
Couturier's body position was key to be able to snap this one home.
Enzo, that's a great shot, but the goaltender went down into the butterfly. He opened up the top of the net, and he's hoping his glove is going to bail him out. Not this time.
Philadelphia's taken that neutral zone faceoff. Chip to Strome. Lets it go. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
Philadelphia's been stuck offensively for quite some time now. One of the reasons is he has not been able to put anything on the board. You pass, nothing has happened for him. He hasn't had a point in a long time.
That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that.
Along with a little pushing and shoving, there's always a little talking going on in those scrums.
Over 3 minutes remaining in the period. So they've gotten one. Let's see if they can get another.
The Rangers prevail again.
From the slaughter wrister. You could almost count that one, but no. Points it. Shoots. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Zibanejad's dynamic play is one reason he's expected to contribute, and he's done that tonight. But now he's back on the ice, and he's never satisfied.
Leads that charge into the zone. A textbook stick save.
In the first period.
Inside the final minute of play.
Brings a shot. Gloved. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over it. Big time move. Got that pass in his own end.
The first period has come to an end. We started in a scoreless tie. At least we have a score now, but it's not tied. The Rangers own a one-goal lead.
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for video highlights.
The Rangers have the lead, and with goaltending like this, they might just keep it. But we'll have to see after we go to break.
Period 2 is underway. Strong wrister. Save.
Elliott's kept his team close, given them an opportunity to stay in this game. You can't ask much more than that.
Things are heating up with that hit.
Voracek's going to have to gather himself after taking that hit solidly. He was not aware where everybody was.
Passing one off now to Giroux.
Dogged determination there by Shattenkirk. One-timer. Good chance here, but a terrific pad save. Quick wrister. Oh, and it's off the mark.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Shot. Pad save. Can he clear? Cuts off that pass in the attacking zone. Threatening an attack.
Recollected. Trying to go to Fost.
Can start the attack going in the zone.
He throws it there,
And a save.
moving it to Hartman.
And it is icing called on this play, and so we'll have a face-off all the way back.
The Rangers need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a pasta visual.
Under 5 minutes have passed. It is a tight contest thus far with the score 2-1. A great wrist shot. Wonderful stop. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
The Rangers want to be an aggressive team, and this player has among the highest hit totals in the league. Sometimes I wonder if he even looks at the puck.
Puck drop, face-off one, and the winger stepped right in. From the outside, not on the net. Instead, it's wide. He cut him down on that rush. Wonderful save. Great defense. Puck controlled now by the defense.
It's one of those rare games where there's not much scoring, but there's been plenty of chances. The goaltenders have been excellent, and the energy has been high.
The Rangers leave their own end. Shoots. Deflected off the blocker. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
Pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
Clean win on the draw. And it's a good pickup. Gains that offensive line.
The Rangers are moving the puck in their own end. And he steps across the line.
The pad flashed out to turn that aside. And he holds on and stops play.
Lawton's working him over pretty well with the glove.
He's been known to do that every once in a while.
Well, the goaltender read this really well. He's down in the butterfly, and he's going to stop this all day.
Good job on the draw. Gostisbehere's cut through the neutral zone. He can start some danger here. He's got that point pass. Nice job with the stick lift, and he takes it away. The Rangers skated up on the side. Twist one. Took care of that one.
Terrific opportunity, but a missed pass, and so they have to drop back. Snapping a pass to VC. Into the attacking end.
Great save. Got in the way of that one. The Flyers are driving it from the wing. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Wrist shot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Kicked out of that battle. Slides it to the point. Good place to shoot from. Lightning in that glove. In with it now. Tremendous job done defensively there with a poke check. Wrister. Nudged along by the skate.
The Flyers controlling play now in their own end. And he steps across the line. Oh, here's a wrister. Great glove save.
That was a big hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Puck's loose, mishandled.
Pitching it to Kreider.
Nicely into the zone. Quick wrist shot. Terrific save.
Directing that one to
Hartman. Using the point. He's got it.
The fans would love for this rookie to get that first goal.
The Rangers have it along the side at mid-ice. Great job in his own end with that interception.
Well, I can see what he's trying to do there, guys. He wants to make a play to try and turn this game back around. They're trailing, but he forces the puck in, and he turns it over.
shoots one. Got that in the trapper.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Nice face-off work.
Looking to lock.
In the second period.
The Flyers are at the wing in neutral ice. Has it in his own end. A big hit.
He's going to have to get himself back to the bench after he collects his helmet. He took a big hit on that one.
Cut that pass in his own end. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third. Time to look at the heavy totals for the shots on goal. 26 for the Rangers and 13 for the Flyers. The Rangers are holding on to a lead, and it's saves like this one that have kept them there. We'll be right back.
On the verge of making it to the big league.
Two periods played, one period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
Philadelphia is down after the first 40 minutes of play. Couple of positives. One, they're only down by a goal. Second, time of possession has been in their favor, but at some point they have to convert some of those chances.
The Rangers are given a hooking minor.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Philadelphia's to the power play again, and they have rung in one already. Let's see if they get another. And the faceoff's won.
They've already had some success on the power play with a power play goal earlier in the game. They don't have to change much. Make sure you move the puck quickly and get traffic to the front of the net.
Shea's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Couturier's going to the box, and the call is tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
Both teams a man short. Who win this draw?
With both teams a man short, they get ready to face off here. The face-off's key, because if you can win it, you've got possession. It's really tough for the defending team to get it back quickly.
44 seconds.
Important interception there. Lets it go. He scores.
This snapshot surprises everybody with that quick release, and he's got himself a good goal.
That's an outstanding shot. The goaltender doesn't have much of a chance to get across and shut the top of the net off. It's perfect.
The Flyers control from the neutral zone. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called.
And by number 22, Kevin Shattenkirk. Time of the goal, 1 minute, 13 seconds.
New York's got it again. He scores! 2 straight goals.
Player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
Whoa, it looks like his trapper's got a hole in it there, Edzo. He gets beat low to the glove side.
New York's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Rangers goal, scored by number
Skates it into the zone.
Kevin Shattenkirk, assisted.
Oh, that's a clever steal there by Claude Giroux.
Time of the goal, 1 minute, 24 seconds.
Holds in the corner. That one is pointed to him. Beside the line. And down to Giroux. Terrific determination by Claude Giroux. Puck collected. Skill play by Voracek. The Rangers needed something from their power play and didn't get it. Shattenkirk slashed on the play, and there will be a penalty. Into the end of attack. Lets a shot fly. A good stick stop. Giroux's penalized 2 minutes for slashing.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash. Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
Absolutely. I think you're right, Eddie. Let's see what the team does here.
Terrific grab with the glove.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
Pass attempt to Nemesnikov. Gets in, looks over his options here.
In that defensive zone, an important play.
They must retreat and start back again.
Perfect wrister. Broke it right up.
DeLawton. He takes that point pass.
Intercepted that one at an important place.
Snapped off a wrist shot.
Save! Score! Just like the coach drew it up.
Goalie made the initial stop, but those quick hands speed him on the rebound.
Pucks to the net need to be deflected into the corner. Because the goaltender can't do that, the goal scorer is able to pounce on the rebound.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Well, not much surprise here. The coach has clearly seen enough, and because he can't bench the whole team, what he's going to do is get his goaltender out of there and let him have a bit of a break.
New York's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. The Rangers from the neutral zone start to work. Propelled to Couturier. Collected by Mark Stahl. The Rangers shifting gears back in their own end.
Brings it in for an attack.
Score! And that's 4 straight goals.
You get to this high-scoring area, a wrist shot is a great choice.
Talbot's done all that he can do and able to stop this shot, but it's just a perfect delivery into the top of the net.
New York's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Rangers.
Good reach there.
Scored by number 90, Vladislav Nemesnikov.
On to VC.
Snaps one.
Puck is thrown to Hartman. Now it's directed to Couturier.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 37 seconds.
Nicely into the zone. And a save. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Never satisfied, never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He'd better be thinking about getting number 3.
A little under 8 minutes gone in this period. A highly offensive game, at least for one team. My, oh my, what offense we're seeing by one.
Read that play at his own end.
I guess that's a mistake with the puck as he turns it over, but he's just trying to make something happen. Maybe a little too aggressive there.
Snaps off a wrist shot. May not have intended it, but it hit him.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Pitching this one to VC.
Wrist shot.
Oh, he got that.
Philadelphia's bench looks absolutely shell-shocked. This game got away from them. They now don't have a chance, and they have to wonder where it all went wrong.
Passing one off now to VC.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Wrister from the slot. Waffle boarded. And still another save. What a show.
Dallas is a team that can ruin your night really quick, Doc. If these guys are going to come out of this with a win, they're going to need to stay razor focused on executing their game plan.
Quick work on the faceoff.
What a ripper from the point. Save there. It's an onside play. Reads the play and keeps it. Takes it right back. A shot. Just couldn't find the target.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Has it back deep. Trying to go to Kreider. Fires. Got it all. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. He's done it again. That's another victory at the faceoff circle. He scores! Number 30.
He is right there in the low slot and doesn't waste any time snapping that home.
He doesn't even move. Once he drops into the butterfly, you're certain he's got the net covered. He just doesn't.
New York's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
The Flyers drive through mid-ice next to the board.
Assisted by number 18.
Really good cut of the pass.
Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 33 seconds.
What a strong wrist shot. Save. And freezes play for the whistle.
Doesn't look like it's going to lead to much, but let's keep an eye on this pushing and shoving moving forward.
The Rangers are always an aggressive team. Tonight, their hitting is starting to pay off. They've slowed down their opposition, and they've been able to add numbers on the scoreboard.
The Rangers win that faceoff. They score!
It's not how hard you shoot it, but it's the release that counts, and he snaps it home.
This is a goal scorer's goal. He's just got a little bit of room up over the glove. He puts it there perfectly. It's right in the top bin.
New York's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
Number 44, Neil Pionk.
Is able to move on in. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice.
And play stops for, guess what? Another penalty. The Flyers are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
The Rangers get another power play chance here. They've had some effectiveness on their power play and generated a lot around the net. Let's see if that continues.
Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
That great save was all positioning.
The Flyers with a clean win on the draw. Philadelphia's got it between the blue lines. It's dumped in. Wheeled behind his own net by Shattenkirk. He's in on an onside play. On the outside, a shot. Score! What a power play these guys have.
He's got a nose for the net, and especially scoring goals off the rebound.
I always thought the 5-hole was as good a spot to shoot as any. The goaltender can't really shut it down as the puck squirts through.
New York's goal has staked them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Rangers scored on the power play by number 93, Mika Zibanejad, assisted by number 89.
Takes that pass, cut that pass in his own end.
Gostisbehere's at fault for the turnover here, but I get what he's thinking. He wants to make a play and try and get his team back in the game.
The Rangers win the draw. Scorches one. Gains the zone. Tries to get it on net. Save.
In the third period.
Solid work there by Voracek. Good place to shoot from, and he does. So we're into the last minute. All is academic here. Fires. Shot into the pad. Score! They finally answer.
Want to score goals, especially off of rebounds, go to this area.
Pucks to the net need to be deflected into the corner. Because the goaltender can't do that, the goal scorer is able to pounce on the rebound.
Philadelphia's gotten one here. That's something. But they still have a big hill to climb if they're going to make this respectable. We're in the third period. Intercepted it in no man's land. Moving it to Hartman.
By number 25.
Looks from the corner. Good intercept in his own end.
15 seconds.
Gathered up by Faust. Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
A break in the coverage allows them to one-time that puck from the low slot.
Bass displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
They've got the draw. Stolen at center ice. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Snapping a pass to Brickley. He's got that pass at the point. Not through. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Did what he's paid to do. The horn has sounded. The game is over. The Rangers have taken this game. The statistics were lopsided.
Especially on the shot clock, Doc. Shoot for...
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.